Hey, everyone. What's up? How's everybody doing today? It's Thursday. We are like almost through the week. This is my second live for today. And my phone's going off. Gotta mute that. Wow. So, how's everybody doing? Thank you, Justin and Christina, for pushing the thumbs up. Wow. You know what's crazy is my phone, this phone is my visible phone, and nobody has this phone number. So let's see who's on here. Hello? And that would be nobody. That was a little weird. So I have a phone. I got a SIM card, and then I use that for my iPhone. And then I got their cheap phone. I think it was like $79. And I got a local phone number. And I figured I would use it for the channel. And nobody has that number. And it just rang. Crazy. All right, let's go up here in the chat. I know Blaine's already asked me about my hours, so I will definitely update that. Papa Drew, I got your message. That's pretty amazing. Looks like Texas Family Camping was first. Whoop, whoop. How you guys doing? Blaine was second. Kenneth was in there. I got Artists on the Road. We hung out this morning a little bit. Some of y'all I hung out with really early this morning. Let's see who else is here. We got Justin and Christina. Ivy DJ. Hey, are you on your lunch break? I'm supposed to tell you that you have to come to Quartzsite. Hold on, let me move my little chat thing over here so I'm not looking at myself because I don't like looking at myself. I'm supposed to tell you, RVDJ Sonia, that you are to come to Quartzsite because we need music and we need a DJ. So I'm just saying, you've been told, don't shoot the middleman. Hey, Vanderilla's here. Aaron's here from Florida. I need to figure out how to set up a time or your address and maybe make a drive down there because you're a little bit further south and on the other side of Florida, I believe. So everybody's saying hello. Artists on the Road is agreeing with me that Sonia needs to come to Quartzsite. Van Vita's in here. Rockstar. All of y'all are, but Van Vita, hey. So it looks like everybody's saying hello. So my hours. Well, you didn't see any commercials yet, did you? And I did do an update this morning on my 7 a.m. live I did from 7 to 8 painting. I am at 54 hours. Just 54 hours. Isn't that pretty cool? So, yeah, by the time everything catches up, it's going to be there really quick. Papa Drew, who are you talking to? Why are you up at 4 a.m.? Oh, my God. Why was I doing a live stream at 4 a.m.? It was not 4 a.m. my time. It was 4 a.m. your time. What were you doing up? I'm just saying. Right now, Aaron is just chilling. Vanderella says I'm going to be in review in no time. Hey, Raina, and Barefoot RV Life is in here. Everybody's coming in. It is Thursday. We are almost through this week. Isn't that crazy? This week is almost, well, I guess if you work over the weekend, it's probably not through the week. Yeah, it's not the end of your week. I used to say that to people, and then they would say well, I'm off Monday and Tuesday, so really my weekend is not until, So how's everybody doing today? I was cruising along, looking at some stuff this morning, bright and early, trying to get my day started. And I was in a live stream yesterday, and the person had a quote. I think it was on a live stream. God, I don't even know. I think I'm getting old. And I wrote it down because I'm like, ooh. And I don't know if I wrote it all down because it hit me after they said it, but I'm going to read it. So that's why I'm looking over, because I wrote it down. I am because we are, and we are because I am. And I feel like that describes our community, and that describes YouTube. I am because we are, and we are because I am. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe dorky. I am because we are. Mute that. I swear. So you should see me last night. So yesterday's story was my sitting on different buckets and toilet seats in Walmart. So then last night I was trying to figure out how I could do my painting one this morning and do a 2-camera view. I can't get it to work, so I need help. Let me get back to the StreamYard view. I need help. Yep, artist on the road. I am because we are, and we are because I am. Isn't that pretty cool? Blaine says, by the time this morning's live and this live hits, you will be over the hours. It depends on how many people come in here. So, it was a little crowd this morning only because it was early. It was still dark out. That little bird that was chirping, if you were on listening to me this morning and watching me do my little paint experiment, that little bird that kept chirping, I got a video. I'm gonna upload it. It's gonna be my little 15-minute short, or 15-second short, 15-minute short. It's gonna be my 15-second short. So I videotaped him right after the sun came up, and he was sitting on my mirror and just chirping away. Barefoot RV, love what you do and do what you love. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. It's Roy and Becky here. Yay. So I was looking at that quote, and then I think they told me it was an old Indian. I got a fly that's bothering me. It was like an old Indian proverb quote. I'm not really sure. And Artist on the Road says, you did. Cool little bird. Fit right into the music you had playing this morning. Yeah, we were doing some piano music. It was some nice, chill, wake-up music. But I do. So I got the little 15-second, and he's going to get uploaded. But when I went to double check that quote, because I was like, I'm not going to say that quote and then say it wrong, I came across another one. And I thought this was really, really good. And not to get super deep, because I want to have fun. But this was, I can't read who did this quote. So please excuse me if it's you that you did this quote. And I'm pretty sure it's not you, but do not allow others to make your path for you. It is your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. Accept yourself and your actions, own your thoughts. Speak up when wrong and apologize. Know your path at all times. To do this, you must know yourself inside and out. Accept your gifts as well as your shortcomings, and grow each day with honesty, integrity, compassion, faith, and brotherhood. I have made myself what I am. And then I can't read who wrote that. It's like, it's in a feather. I should show it to you guys. But, I just thought that it was good. Hey, New Style Warisha, how are you doing today? Hey, Scott Jacobs. Scott Jacobs, what is for breakfast? Forever best friends. Hello, hello. RV dog is in the van. That cracks me up. You're not in my van. I've been doing some van stuff though. I decided I was going to I'm making my bed in the back was a full-size bed. And I really would rather have more space. So I'm going to make it a twin because it's just me and Oscar. And Oscar usually doesn't even sleep in the bed with me. So I think I'm going to make it a twin. And that's going to give me more room. So I went ahead. I've got like a baby twin right now. It's not even a twin size. I pulled the middle support out and then folded up my foam mattress. So it's about 12 inches more narrow than what a twin is going to be. And I went on Amazon and got twin size mattresses with that foam, like a 6-inch, really, really cheap. And I had just gotten my birthday money from my mama. So I ordered a twin size mattress. So I'm really excited about that because I think if I put the twin size mattress back there, it's going to give me enough room on the sides that I can buy those plastic, what are those things? Like drawers, like a little dresser, but it's those just Rubbermaid type. I think I can buy one of those and anchor it down, and I can put my clothes in there because right now my clothes are kind of everywhere. Or I can put all my craft stuff. Blaine's going to leave me running, going to call and book some dates for a campground in Orlando in January. Well, you'll have to let me, January won't be here. Probably won't be here. All right, let me go and see what I've missed. Papa Drew's talking about all the stuff he's going to buy. RB Dog is on their lunch break. You know what I had for lunch today? I went easy cheap. I don't know, well, easy. I didn't feel like cooking anything, and I really don't have a whole lot here. But the other day I bought apples and salami and Vermont sharp cheddar cheese. And my lunch has been lately, I just slice up my apple and I have my cheese and my salami, and then I have some olives and just threw them in a little plate and I just munched. So I had like a little antipasta. It was good. And then last night I had for dinner, I had some beef that I put out on the grill and broccoli, steamed broccoli. And I have leftovers, so that's my dinner tonight. Yeah. So Papa Drew wants to get a PlayStation, captain's chairs, an Xbox One, a new laptop. You need to slow your roll there, Papa Drew. Slow your roll. Don't spend all that money. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. My advice would be don't make any huge changes. And I think I've told you that. I think we've had that conversation. Like when I moved into the van, it's like I wanted to live in it for a couple of days and see how I functioned before I started making changes. I'm slowly making changes. Let's see. It looks like everybody's saying hellos. Papa Drew's given me his quote. Hey, Haley family, how are you doing today? Papa Drew's quote is, I have to read it before I put it up there. Let's see. My quote is civil. Never let your plate be with cake. Never let your glass empty. Never leave your adult website open for people to see. You are so fun. New style, Warisha. I'm not sure why you say that, but I'm sorry. I thought I greeted you. I'm sorry if I missed you. Craft and supply stores, it's huge. I've got things everywhere, and I don't even have my paints. So the only thing I have over here right now are my alcohol inks. All my painting supplies are still in the camper, and I can't get them. I mean, I can get them anytime, but it's where am I going to stick them? So there's no point in me getting them. And Papa Drew was talking about tacos. Let me pull back my regular chat. Let me get rid of Papa Drew's there. There we go. Let me hide that. So anybody have any big plans for this weekend? What's going on this weekend? Haley family, how are you guys doing? I don't think I've seen you for a while. Artists on the road's like, be right back. Papa Drew, what's your plans? Do I even want to know what your plans are? Do I need to look at my phone to know what your plans are? Your dog is gone. Or your dog is not, your dog is, you do not have Cleo anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Vanderella works 12-hour shifts back to back. That's not going to be fun for the weekend. Artist on the road is just working on Calypso and napping. Haley family is going to a cave. Your son Jake wants to find Batman. That's so funny. Papa Drew, you will be fine. You will be fine. Maybe going to Blue Springs in Orange City soon. I was in Orange City last weekend. Oh my gosh, everything's running together. I think I was in Orange City last weekend. I stayed at an RV park in Orange City with the van. That was my shakedown. Looks like Scott's going to call Papa Drew. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody want to pop on here? Let's see here. I will put the link out here. There we go. Let me pull back my StreamYard thing. And Papa Drew, you just asked me a question. How is sleeping and being in the van? It's been fine. I hear weird things. I don't know. It's been fine. I still need to get a fan because the AC blows over my head and I don't get any real benefit with the AC. Now, once it starts cooling down a little bit, maybe it'll be better. But right now, it's really, really hot. And you spy with your little eye an AC running in the background. Yep, it's running. And you can see my little mini bed. The state park at Blue Springs is nice. I don't know that I don't think we ever went to Blue Springs. Went to Kelly Springs. Rainbow Springs. Wow, I got these little gnatty flies flying around. Let's see. Yeah, but I think all of the state parks in Florida are beautiful. But Papa Drew, to answer your question, I am sleeping and I'm fine in the van. I wake up every once in a while. Forever Best Friends, Bark in the Park. Halloween dog party. That would be cool. Haley family, you guys are scared to do lives. No telling what the little kids will say. You know, little kids are so cute and it's okay. I think it's awesome. Texas Family Camping had their girls on and it was so cute because one of them danced their entire live. It was like she was dancing and then she would leave and she'd change her outfits and then she'd come back and she'd dance. And it was the coolest little thing. And the other one was doing the same thing and they were, singing and it was pretty cool. Papa Drew wants to know if my back door opens. Yeah, it opens all the way up. It sure does. It sure does. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to move my bed. I could probably walk this back there and show you guys and get y'all's input. Let's do that. Let me unplug the computer and clear my space here. And Papa Drew, I still need a hard hat. I whacked my head again today. All right. So if you get motion sickness, you might want to close your eyes for a minute. Of course, I got old people grunts. All right. So there is the bed. So it's really, I have it set up. It's really small. And then I have all the space here on there. And then I have it over on that side underneath. So right now, let me get back over here. Please, it's a little messy. I got some cleaning to do because I was destroying my bed. Let me bring my chat back up. I lost my chat. Where did my chat go? Oh well. So much for that. So yeah, there's a lot of room back there. Papa Drew's like, dude, please do not trip. So I don't know if I want to put my bed closest here and then leave like where the door opens in the back, leave that for storage. Or if I want to leave the bed all the way in the back and then I have that little U-shaped area. I don't know. So right now the bed is really, really narrow. It is like, I don't know. I measured it. It's not, I still have another foot. It's a foot shy of being a twin size width. But that's only until Saturday. And then Saturday, the twin size mattress gets here. And it'll fit lengthwise. I measured it out. It fits lengthwise. I just don't know if I want to be up closer or be back further. I don't know. This is killing me because I can't see my YouTube chat. Oh, I don't know where it went. Let's see here. Let's try something. Restore my chat. Pop out my chat. There we go. That worked. I'm getting it. So yeah, that's my right now dilemma. And I'm not gonna trip. What I hit my head on earlier was, see the cabinet right to the side of the AC unit? I was pushing that bed back and bam, right into it. How's the storage in it? There's lots of places that I think I can make storage, but it's almost like I have to give up the integrity of it being a road trek. And a road trek is like, it's got to follow some of the features of a road trek to make it more comfortable, but I have to make it more comfortable because it is where I'm going to live. And it's not going to be where I live forever. I do think I like this idea of being in the van. So I think eventually, once I pay off all of my debts and I get and I have enough money to pay cash, I do think I like the idea of like the cargo vans that I can totally do from scratch. But what's hard right now is to try to do some of these changes while I'm living in it. So, I would like to do some gutting, but it's hard to do it when I'm in it. And then I have to be careful of Oscar's safety. So whatever I do, I have to make sure that I can keep him contained and safe. And if I get to a point probably where I need to do some major renovations, I will probably have to park it, go drive to my parents and park it. And that way Oscar can go hang out there. Or my sister-in-law. I'm sure I could put Oscar in one of their bedrooms and do it, because there is, like, this weekend, I do have to get into the bathroom and do some stuff in the bathroom and get that taken care of. And I don't know that I can do that without him getting injured. Papa Drew says I can use your RV. Well, you're in California, and I can't make that trip there yet. And I know you do not have Cleo anymore. I'm sorry. You could get a cat. I know you're not a cat person, but you could get a cat. Cats are really easy to transport. They're very self-sufficient. You can get a sweet one like I have, who will cuddle, but then he's not an over cuddler. So I can definitely, like, he'll want to cuddle and I can just push him away and go, okay, I've had enough. And he's happy with that. He also will sometimes tell me or act like he wants to cuddle with me when I don't want to. So you can get a cat. RV dog, a cargo van makes a nice project. Yep, it will. It will, but this is going to be it for 6 months, a year. That's my guidelines. And then hopefully whatever changes I make to it, I can sell to somebody, or, if I have enough money made where I can buy something outright, which is the goal, I would love to be able to donate it. If there's somebody out there who needs a place to live, I could donate it. I think that would be really, really cool. Hey, Victoria May Wallace. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's kind of what I'm thinking. If I can do this for 6 months, a year, save enough money, buy a cargo van, and then renovate the cargo van while I'm living in this van, and then find somebody who needs a place to live, and then donate this van to them, that's a good thing. I think that's what I want to do. You guys just, I was tossing it around, and when you're in here by yourself and you're tossing things in your head, you don't always hear things right until you say them out loud. So saying it to you guys, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's my plan. Our destination, you thinking you need something with more storage? Yeah, storage is like huge. And I don't really, there's storage in here, but it's not storage that's thought out for somebody to live in it full time. So it would be great storage for somebody who is going to go for a weekend, or even go for a week or two. I think it's got plenty of storage for that. But for somebody who's living in it, like, there's no hanging storage, which is fine. I don't need to have hanging storage. But I have my clothes in like 3 little baskets right now, and everything's kind of shoved. And I think I would like to have it a little bit better organized. Victoria May Wallace, you have an awesome heart, Sherry. Thank you. I try. I think of how much everybody has done for me and all the help I've gotten. And again, if I cry, these are happy tears. These aren't sad tears. If I could just give a morsel of that back to somebody, then that's what I want to do. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, yeah, it's going to lose the road track integrity for sure. It already has. I mean, I've taken chairs out. It went from a 4-seater to a 2-seater. Gutted it. So far, I've taken those 2 chairs out. The toilet's getting removed. The bedroom area is getting changed. I'm debating about pulling the microwave out. I use the microwave, but I think I could use storage more than I could use a microwave. I need to find ways to cook outside more because I don't have any way to cook outside. Also, I have a big grill, but if I go on the road, I can't take my big Weber grill with me. So I'm going to need to get some way to cook outdoors. Ardez says you should remodel that if you could find somewhere to stay that has great bones in your tanks. Yeah. Papa Drew, I think I'm going to save up to get my new RV, but put it in storage while I finish my goals. I don't know. I don't think I would get it now. I think I would wait. I think right now the prices are high. I think the prices are going to go down. I think a lot of people are buying RVs right now. And I think that, I mean, again, my opinion, it could be totally wrong, but I think that a lot of people are buying RVs right now with what's going on. And they'll probably appreciate them for a good year. And then they're going to start realizing once things kind of settle down that they're not using them as much as what they thought. And they're going to sell them, and they're going to sell them for cheap. It's just my opinion. Hey, His Way Homestead. One of the things I think I want to do is combine my black and my gray tank. Because if I use composting toilet, then I don't need to have a black tank. But I don't know if I could just flush my black tank enough and then turn that into a gray tank, if that's really okay, or if I should take the black tank out and put a new gray tank in, and then I want to try to see if I can connect them. Papa Drew at Blackstone or a Weber RV Grill. Yeah, I need something because right now I don't have anything. So if I went camping anywhere, or if I pulled this anywhere right now, I would have no way to cook other than the little two burner propane stove. Yeah, that's all I have. So I definitely, before I go anywhere, probably need to come up with either a Blackstone or a little RV thing. His Way Homestead, how am I doing? I'm blessed. Every day is a new day. Van Life Voyages, hey. Weekend RVing, hey friends. Artists on the Road, oh my God, I'm so sick of babysitting people at work. Job, okay, ran over. Yeah. As a manager, I so totally get that. Justin and Christina's, we were thinking of getting a compost toilet as well. I just think it's going to be so much easier because, all right, let's just say we, at Quartzsite, I fill up my fresh water tank, and the only thing that I'm doing is taking showers and washing dishes. And shoot, I'll do a shower outdoors. I have no problem. I will get my little outdoor shower tent, and I will take a shower outdoors. It doesn't bother me. I will do it at night. It is what it is. But I'm just thinking it would save so much on dumping. I took out the front passenger seat, Justin and Christina, the front passenger seat, and then I took out the seat that was directly behind it. So the seat that was right in front of the second door, I took that one out, and I couldn't get the base out yet. So right now Oscar's litter box is sitting in the base, which I guess it's really fine right now how it is, but it really has opened it up. So now I have the driver's seat and the seat behind it. But the seat I'm sitting in now is it's comfortable for a short period of time, but it's not comfortable to work in and to sit for a long period of time. Ardez, can I ask what year and model it is? It's a 2001 Road Trek Versatile. It's got 160 some thousand miles on it. I'm reading on the chat. Ardez, cool idea on tank ideas. Yeah, I'm just thinking it just makes sense. I don't want to have to be dependent on having to dump my tanks, all the time. I mean, I know I have to dump my tanks, but I think it would be easier to stay places longer if I didn't have to worry about dumping a black tank. And if I can combine my 2 tanks, I think that would definitely be good. Artists on the roof. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Justin and Christina, we're missing the seat that I am sitting on, so you are trying to recreate it. Oh, man. I wish I'd have known that. I wish there was a way I could get a seat to you. I have the other seat. The seat that I took out that's on the other side, which I think they're the same. I still have it. Are you missing the base and everything? Hey, little bit crazy. And I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in. If I have, my apologies. I am very, very sorry. So you were missing the seat here. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can do something to the seat to make it a little more comfortable. Because it is like, it hurts my back. And I did find a table, which I have to put in here. I have a table that I can sit right here. I just have to find a way to anchor it. And I think I'm going to use the table anchor that's here on the table. You guys can't see what I'm pointing at, but there's an anchor that goes from the floor to my table, like RVs have. I'm thinking about unscrewing the support that's on the bottom of the table and so putting that support in the bottom of this longer rectangular table. And that way it would also give me more of a desk work surface. So all kinds of ideas. Hey, Sue, how are you doing? Papa Drew's got his goal. Goal 1 is to pay off all debt, credit cards, student loans, car, RV, all of it in 7 months. Goal number 2 is buy an RV Class A. Goal number 3 is install solar. Goals. You got it. That's what you have to do, Papa Drew. You have to come up with your goals, make them in small enough increments that you can actually do it and you don't get yourself frustrated. Because it's very easy to get overwhelmed. I mean, I just think about it like when I went to move all my stuff in here, and I didn't even move all my stuff in here. There was so much crap that I just threw in the door because I had to get moving, that when I got back in here after parking, I was overwhelmed. I mean, I hooked up my electric, and that was all I did. I came in here and just sat here and was like, okay, where do I even start? I don't even know where to start. But I can't even walk around because I couldn't even I had to go to the bathroom, and I had so much crap piled up in front of the door to the bathroom that I couldn't even get to the bathroom. So yeah, I threw everything on one end, piled it all up, got to the bathroom, and I started at one end and worked up. And I'm still, every day I'm looking around going, oh, I want to do this, and oh, I want to do that. And like the whole bed idea came to me this morning. I was like, I don't need this big bed, but I do need more space. So I think I'm going to do that. Hey, Happy Place Camping. All right, Justin, Christina, the seat that I'm sitting on, the cushion is angled for that side. The other seat would not help you. But yes, we have the base missing the seat cushion and the headrest. Well, Justin and Christina, if I can come up with something else here. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about it. It is angled. If I decide to get rid of this, are you the same color? Kind of like that mauvey mauvey purpley looking color. I don't know. Can you see it? Is that your color? If you're that color and I get rid of it, I will let you know. I don't know how much it would cost to ship it to Canada. But if the borders open up and you guys are coming to Quartzsite, Artists on the Road, and you can see me doing the PP dance while throwing stuff out of your way. Yeah, I literally was throwing crap out of my way doing the PP dance. I may or may not have made it all the way. We're all friends here, right? I can say that. Now I have a bucket that I'm still working on. I'm still perfecting my bucket. I need to get a saw or borrow one so that I could make the actual box to put my bucket in, so it really doesn't just look like a bucket sitting where my front seat used to be. But yeah. Scott, everyone worries about boondocking. Chair, drink, and view, relax, and enjoy the moment. Absolutely. That's my plan. That's my plan. But you know what? If I can relax and enjoy the moment and not have to leave my chair and my drink to go dump, I want to do that. Yours is blue, but you're going to dye it to gray anyway. All right. Cool. Yeah, I was looking at the paint. I know you said you had just painted. I'm reading Scott's. What kind of paint did you guys use? Because I was looking at using a chalk paint. So I don't know. But I'm thinking I'm going to do the base like a gray, and then the doors like a creamy white. Not white. I don't want like harsh white, but like a cream color. Hey, Avenger RV and Camping Therapy. Yes, Scott, add the P bucket to the list. P bucket is already had. I found a diverter online because the funnel works, but the funnel is just let me just say it's a real pain. So I did find a diverter online from a guy who does nothing but make composting toilet parts. And I emailed him and he said, yeah, it would fit in the bucket. So I got the diverter coming. It was really cheap compared to what I was running into seeing. Hey, Vermont Paint. Is that the see no evil, hear no evil? Are you doing the hear no evil? So I got that coming. I think I'm making steps, but things like the painting I can't do with Oscar in here. And Papa Drew says, I have a poop bucket now and it's getting an upgrade. Yeah. It's still working though. 24 hours. It's been fine. I have a field right next to me. I can go dump whatever I need to go dump. And Camping Theory, why use a funnel? Why not just pee in the bucket? Because you want to separate the solids from the liquids. So I guess we could get into all the details. So when you're using the composting toilet, you use like people use cedar chips, people use kitty litter, the coconut husk, which is what I have. So people use all that stuff. But you want to separate your liquids from your solids. You don't want your liquids to get into your solids because that's what causes the odor. So that's why you use a funnel, and then you have another container that your liquid goes into the other container. Happy Place Camping says, I do not separate. Use pine pellets and it soaks up all the liquid and keeps the odors down. Okay. See, gotta learn. Justin and Christina used a cabinet refacing kit for the light colors from Home Depot, but you had thought of chalk paint. Cool. The Blue Boy dump is like a walking distance from camp. Just walk it over. Cool. Vermont paint. Wait, if I RV, I have to learn to poop in a cat box. Well, you could. You could. I mean, if I really wanted to get desperate, there's Oscar's litter box. That is not my poop box. If I went over there and sat on that, Oscar would probably look at me like, get off on my potty. Yeah, that wouldn't work. That would be hilarious. That would be me sitting on the litter box with Oscar staring at me. That would that would Oh, that would be good. Now I have a bathroom, so while I am doing the whole composting thing, it's not in my bathroom right now. I do have a bathroom, so I I could use my bathroom. It works. It's functional. It does have an issue, but I could use it if I had to. But I'm trying to not. I'm trying to acclimate myself to this. Camping Therapy says she uses bags, cedar shavings, and change the bag in the morning and at night. See? Justin and Christina used a liquid deglosser and a white base and protective coating. I need to build a seat to go over the litter box. Papa Drew, people are nuts. And Camping Therapy says she prefers the cassette toilet, but she's waiting on a new part for it. Could y'all see Oscar if I did that? That would be so freaking hilarious. Scott Jett, can someone please explain composting toilets? Why don't you take it out and throw it away? Isn't that a bucket? And Kenneth, never a dull moment, because it always turns to poop. I am going to have one live stream that we're not going to talk poop. And I know it's my fault I brought it up, but there's going to be a live stream that we will not talk poop. So the composting toilet, you eventually do throw it out, but it keeps the odors down and you don't have to throw it out every time. So, I mean, we could get really, really technical. I could tell you I'm not a big pooper. I don't poop often. So for me, a composting would be fine. Camping Therapy says she poops at the campground bathroom except for an emergency. Yeah, you got to have emergencies. Papa Drew's, I'm going to sneak in the she shed, cover the bucket with cling wrap and wait while filming it for audio. Avenger RV Adventure, you throw out the toilet. No, you line it with you line it with a bag. So the bucket has a bag, and then you have and that's for your solids, and then you have another container for your liquids. So a luggable loo. Justin, a cheap solution would be to get a luggable loo bucket people use for hunting and camping. That's pretty much what I made. But I didn't want to have to order it and wait for a luggable loo. So I bought the parts, because basically a luggable loo is a 5-gallon paint bucket or a 5-gallon bucket with a toilet seat on it and then a bag. That's what a luggable loo is. And so I went to Walmart and I got it for less than $10. I got a seat that snaps onto a bucket, and then I've got the bucket, and then I've got the bags, and then I had to buy a jar of mayonnaise, big jar of mayonnaise, and then I put the mayonnaise into a baggie, and it's in my refrigerator because I'm not going to waste the mayonnaise. But that's it. And then I have the funnel, so that way when I make my liquids, it goes into the little mayonnaise jar, which is not one of the little ones, it's a big one. It goes into the mayonnaise jar, and then when the mayonnaise jar gets full, then that gets dumped in a safe place into the field. So there you go. Camping Therapy, do I want to see some vintage campers? I would love to see vintage campers. Vermont Paper, remember the 3-leaf stuff is not toilet paper. Scott Jacobs, how long do you leave it to compost down? If I was living someplace permanently and I used a compost toilet, they say you have to let that go for a year before it's considered compostable, like so that you could put it in your garden. As for now, you would bag up your bag and you could just dispose of it. Papa Drew says, this is why I do not live in a van. I am not pooping in a bucket with a bag. People have way too much fun playing with poop. It is full of corn nuts and whatever you ate, it smells. It is not. It is hot. No. Oh my gosh. Hey, Linda R. That's so funny. No, Papa Drew, I don't want the funnel for girls where we can stand and pee like a man. I don't want to stand and pee. And those things do not work. And they don't work. Happy Place Camping. We've had that conversation, I believe, on Gary's show. Those things are horrible. Vermont paint. I just burn my dogs in the fire pit when I burn brush. There you go. Don't use a Walmart bag. They have holes in them. No, I actually got bags that were specially designed for this. Scott Jacobs, she weep. One day there will be a non-pooing and peeing live conversation. See, Happy Place Camping. Girls are not meant to pee that way. I don't want that. I don't want that. Justin and Christina, they call it composting toilets, but nobody or very few people actually compost with what comes out of these toilets. No, I was watching a guy this morning, and Camping Therapy, do I have you as a mod? Let me see. Let me put you in here. There you go. I actually saw a guy this morning who makes them, and they do compost them, but he has a cycle. I mean, they live on a farm, so they're homesteaders, and they have this whole thing set up outside at the back end of their farm where they take it and they dump it, and they have a date on it. So every month so January there's a pile, February there's a pile. So then when it turns to be a year, they go and they take that compost and they throw it into their garden. But they said it has to be a year. I mean, what do you guys think compost is? So when you go to Home Depot or the garden store, where do you think compost comes from? It's manure. Manure is poop. So I'm just saying. Do you eat vegetables? Most of them are grown with manure from cows and everything else. I'm just saying. You never know. Hey, Aaron. Why does Aaron have a question mark? Oh, she needs the link to bring her up on the panel. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's see here. It's not doing it. Let me try. Paste. There we go. Hopefully that worked. Let me bring my chat back up here. All right. Bring it all over. And we got Roy and Becky coming on here in a few minutes, so we only have a few minutes before we have to do the rain, and then I got to get back to work. Camping Therapy. Hey, Doreen, are you ready? So, Scott, pretty much what you're saying is true. All right. camping. I got you up there. Oh, look at that camper.
I can't see the chat and the comments. I mean, I can't see like the picture and the comments, so you'll have to tell me if there's any comments. So this is one is the host. The Lola.
That's so cool looking.
So I know we don't have long, so I'm going to try to walk fast. Most of the people will be here today, later on.
Yeah.
But some of us came early.
I love looking at those vintage ones.
I'll have to do some like video tours later. I mean, so that like, and I can post them when I get home. I don't have Wi-Fi here, and I don't think they have Wi-Fi, so I'm using my phone data. So check out this bike. I've seen this guy at other ones. I'll get a video of him riding it. You see it?
Yeah.
And then he rides along the campground. So.
Man, I don't know how somebody could ride something like that.
That's his little camper.
It's a cute little camper. I like that.
Yeah, so I've known these people for 5 years. I've been camping with these guys. That one.
Oh, I love those little awnings.
So they're doing a Halloween decorating contest. At night, there's a lot of lights, and it looks really cool.
Oh, that looks like a little Airstream.
It is an Argosy, which I think is made by Airstream.
Yeah, it's an Airstream. Yeah.
So you see all their decorations.
That's really cool. Hey, James.
Right there is another one. I think that's an Argosy also.
That's really neat. Oh, look, and they have theirs painted like it's color coordinates with their truck.
Yeah, and there's an Airstream. See that big motorhome right there?
Mm-hmm.
So last night I was looking on Wi-Fi to see like what Wi-Fi was available. The office was closed when I got here. So I see this name. I don't even remember what it was. So I Googled the name to see if it was a restaurant because it sounded like a restaurant name. It's a YouTube channel. So I bet they have like a travel router and they gave it the name of their YouTube channel, and that's the RV that was on their YouTube channel. So I'm going to go up and talk to them.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I think they're YouTubers.
That would be really neat.
So if you get a travel router, give it your YouTube name as the name for the router for the internet.
That's a great idea.
So these are friends of mine here.
Oh, that's cute. That looks like the camper that I grew up in. When we would camp, it was about like that.
And over here. This one, she's gone all out.
I love the decorations.
Yeah, so I think that's all that's here right now.
And the big to-do is this weekend?
Yeah, it starts tonight. Tonight's the meet and greet. I want to see if they have their YouTube channel on their camper because I don't see anybody outside.
Are you stalking?
I am. Very discreetly. Oh, so they have a tow bar, so that means they have another vehicle. Yeah, so they don't have their YouTube channel on there. Oh, yes, they do. Wait a minute. No, they don't.
No, that's there. Unless, what's that sticker up at the top left?
Yeah, it just says roughing it smoothly. I thought maybe that was it, but it's not. So there, how do you get your poop to go uphill?
Well, they should have it on ramps.
Yeah, they should have one of those stinky slinky things.
Yeah, the little holders.
But that's the camper, I think. That was, yeah, it's a Tiffin. That's what was in their videos.
Wow.
So,
yeah, you're gonna have to keep us updated on that.
I'm gonna have to go back and get my stickers. Yeah, so I know Roy and Becky are coming up.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to drop there.
Let me show you. There's one more over here. It's that building straight up there. Right at the end, that building. You're welcome. I didn't know where the office was. Yeah, so there's another one.
It looks like a lot of Airstreams.
Yeah. How many of mine would fit inside there?
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
Pride of 78, so that's an Argosy too.
Those are really cool.
Maybe it's that RV. No, I think it said Phantom on it. So down here's a river. I think it's the other one. I'm gonna have to look it up again.
What's the temperature like there?
It's gonna be 80 today.
Nice.
It's hot because I was getting stuff set up this morning and I got pretty hot. Had to turn the air on.
Oh, river is pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where you would find me. I would be parked somewhere down there, as long as it's not buggy.
So this is called Davy Crockett Birthplace State Park, and it's in Limestone, Tennessee. So I imagine that thing probably says something about Davy Crockett.
Yeah.
But there's a trail you can walk around. Yeah, so I'll get video later. The campground's going to be completely full. It's sold out. And we have over 20 vintage campers coming.
Wow.
So we'll have a chili cook-off, karaoke. They're doing costumes. I don't celebrate Halloween, so I'm not doing that. Site decorating contest.
Yeah.
But this is a really nice campground. And there's a bathroom down there, if you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, I got to show you one more thing real quick before we go.
Okay.
There's another bathroom right there behind that pavilion that you see. So there's one at each end, which is nice. That's the only thing I didn't like about Mayberry, the bathrooms. There was only one bathhouse. It was at the office. It wasn't next to any campgrounds at all. I mean, any campsites.
RV Dogs wanting to know, where are you? They're not there. So
Davy
she's at
Crockett Birthplace State Park.
there
And
you
this
go.
is my friend Douglas. Say hi. He's got some company here. See?
I see.
They kind of went all out.
I don't think his company's feeling well.
Yeah, that one's a little unhappy.
Yeah, they look a little unhappy.
But this is an old milk truck. What year is this, Douglas? 1959. And he like put a different motor in it and everything and tows his Airstream.
That is really cool.
And this is Joanne.
Hi.
What did you say?
Mission made us this sign.
Oh. Okay, yeah, so you can follow them on Facebook.
All right, let me write that down. Milk Truck Barn Find. Y'all write that down and look it up. Milk Truck Barn Find.
1959 Chevy 8 Chevrolet Apache. But what motor? Didn't you put a different motor in it?
Yeah.
Happy Place Camping. Wouldn't that be cool to make a milk truck camper?
You could. It's bigger than my camper. The what?
Yes, ma'am.
Didn't you put a different motor in that?
It has a drivetrain. It's effectively out of a 2012 Silverado. So it's a 6-liter with a turbo. Got an LY6
Okay.
and a 4-speed overdrive.
You want to show inside, Joanne?
Go for it. She just cleaned it all up.
She just cleaned it all up. All right. You got time?
Yeah.
A couple minutes.
I think Roy and Becky will forgive me.
That's the greeter. So, hold on a second, because I'm going to put my mask on. I don't want to go in spaces. People's space without a mask on.
I'll see you over at Roy and Becky's in a few minutes.
Okay, so what year is this?
This is a 65.
And this was his parents, right?
This was his
Yeah, this was
father's
Doug's
car.
parents. Camper.
I love it. They did a
Yeah.
wonderful job. Oh, I love it.
She said it's all original except the bathroom. And look, she even decorated her toilet.
I love it.
There's a shower.
What is the length? How long is it?
27 from the beach to the bumper, about 25 inside.
Yep.
Wow.
Got a TV up here.
It was
I love it.
Oh, she got a big swing arm on it.
that's how they came.
That's how they came. Heavy
Yeah.
duty.
This is the original oven. I can fit a 15-pound turkey in this oven.
Oh my gosh. That's
Yep.
cool.
This is my range. This is
It's
my
like a
lunch.
2-burner?
The 3-burner.
3-burner. Wow, nice.
We added the microwave.
Over here. And the dog has significance, right?
The dog, yeah, that's a sentimental story. I don't know if you want to go into that.
That might take longer than what we have.
Well, essentially, it was a dog that I bought from for an elderly neighbor who never lived anywhere more than 60 miles from her home. And her parents and her husband never allowed an animal in the house. Well, she fell in love with it. So I snuck off and bought it and gave it to her for Christmas. And it sat in her couch until she died. And then her son gave it back to me.
Oh,
She goes everywhere we go camping.
that's so awesome. You're taking it with you.
Yeah, she's seeing the world through his eyes now.
That is really cool. Thank
All
you
right.
thank you for showing us your little home.
Not a problem.
It's
All
beautiful.
right. You can
Thank
drop
you.
me down and I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Corrine. So hopefully Roy and Becky won't be mad that I'm 7 minutes late for their raid, but let's go raid Roy and Becky. Let me hop out of here. I got to get back to work and I'm going to be listening. And thank you guys. As always, I will see you tomorrow. Be blessed and bless others. Bye-bye.